losing the Midsummer Classic 4 years ago, and talk about why cities try to book these top-tier events. This is The Take. Hello and welcome, everybody. I'm Cheryl Preheim, filling in for my friend Chesley McNeil, and this is The Take. We go beyond the headlines and look at why and how stories are impacting your community. Experts will share what they know, and we'll have a little fun, too. An abandoned federal training site in South Fulton is drawing fresh frustration and action from local leaders. And now the city is demanding the Trump administration either finish a planned Job Corps campus or hand it over. Here now is South Fulton City Councilmember Helen Willis. Welcome to the show, Councilmember Willis.
Thank you for having me, Cheryl, and thank you for taking this topic, bringing attention to this topic.
Yeah, looking forward to talk more about it with you. Curious what made you decide to take such a public and bold stand on this one?
Well, the current Job Corps facility is under construction here in the city of South Fulton. The construction halted in 2019 to a contract dispute with the Job Corps, National Job Corps. Litigation has been resolved, and when we visited the Job Corps National Office in Washington, D.C. 2 years ago, what was stated to us is that construction was going to commence and the Corps of Engineers was going to take over the project. But since then, we now found that on June 30th, the U.S. Department of Labor did a knee-jerk reaction, a lot of misinformation, and tried to eliminate the Job Corps program. And so several students that were currently enrolled at that time found themselves in a situation where they were going to face hopelessness and homelessness. A lot of the kids in the Job Corps program have aged out of the foster care system. So they look to the Job Corps for career purpose, home, shelter.
For that next step in life, for that transition.
And so, yes, for the transition. And also to get a career in order to be able to make a substantial living for themselves and take care of themselves. We're here in the city of South Fulton. Replacement facility was being built for the region. There are only 2 Job Corps facilities in the state of Georgia, one in Albany and one in Brunswick. One here in Atlanta was under construction, and I said was because it has halted. And it was moving in a positive direction. Now what we have in our community is blight. And this facility was poised to help over 500 students with a plethora of careers, a plethora of opportunity. And now what we have in our community essentially is blight, which can be a crime haven, which also halts our economic development opportunity. It's tragic what's happening to the overall program of the National Job Corps. This is a program that supports youth workforce development. It's a free program.
You know, you were talking about
around since 1964. Serves students from the age of 16 to 24. Provides workforce development, food, shelter, healthcare, and stipends to these students while they're going through the program.
You know, it was supposed to be such a game changer for the youth, like you were talking about, and an important kind of hub in the community for young people in particular. It was a $50 million federal investment, correct? Do you have any idea how much taxpayer money has essentially been wasted here so far? Like you said, it's just sitting empty. We saw a video of just fences around it. So nothing's happening on the property, but more importantly, nothing's happening to invest in these young people in the community.
Well, anybody who pays federal taxes, these are our tax dollars. You know, at the height, our Job Corps program throughout the nation, there are 99 facilities throughout the nation. And at the height, there is a 66% graduation rate. Now, like everything else, COVID has impacted that. But what's essentially happening since then, the National Job Corps Association has filed suit with the Department of Labor, and this particular program is allowed to continue until the lawsuit is resolved. But it's still a lot of uncertainty around it. They're not allowing at this time for students to continue to be enrolled. They're in Georgia alone. We have over 1,000 students waiting to be placed.
Wow.
Between the two facilities. And so the enrollment now at its peak, the capacity is about 45,000 nationwide. Right now, the enrollment is around 11,000. So although Job Corps is being allowed to continue, it has capacity to serve more students. And because of the U.S. Department of Labor restrictions, they're not allowed to enroll more students. And so the other thing that I don't understand is, what are they going to do with all of these facilities if they get rid of the program? Where are they going to place? What's the placement strategy for all of the students, if they get rid of the program? Where are the kids going to go?
Yeah, and like you said, 1,000 kids kind of in limbo here. And Councilmember Willis, I'm so sorry that we're out of time, because this is something we want to dig more into. So hopefully we can talk to you at length about it again, but really important issue. And we want to make sure that the kids get what they need, and appreciate you coming on to talk to us about it. Thanks so much.
Thank you for having me.
All right, talk to you again soon. Plenty more in store for you. This is The Take you're watching here on 11 Live Plus.